What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? We are back again with another video, and this one is all about Teen Mom stars Brianna and Kailyn. But before we continue, let's start off by giving a big massive shout out to every single person that is a member of the channel. Now, before we start the video though, I have a very curious question. You see, the show is called Teen Mom, but the moms on the show are no longer teens. So I've never understood why they don't actually get new teen mums on the show per season or every other season, therefore actually fits the description. But if you know the answer to that question, please let me know in the comment section, because it just mind boggles me. But nonetheless though, let's get into this video itself in particular. Now, when it comes to Brianna and Kailyn, these are two women that have been going back and forth for several seasons now. Now, it has got to a point where Kailyn several times has claimed that she's leaving the show, but then never does. But now we've got to a point where she's claiming that she's quitting the show, and it feels more real than ever. Why? Well, here's the thing. I'm now going to show you a tweet that was made by Brianna that she took down instantly. But you know what they say, right? Whatever goes on the internet always stays on the internet, because there's always people on the internet ready to just take your shit and keep it to themselves. But hey, let's get into the tweet itself in particular. So as you can see here, Brianna decided to make this tweet before taking it down. Taking antidepressants once you realize you can't always use the courtroom color of your skin to shut people up. Ha 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 ha. Laughing emoji. Highlight of my life equals having a loving family, which you don't have, so I'll always be winning. I mean, honestly, the entitlement, honestly, just the pettiness. Grow up. Which goes back to my question though. You know, these are women that are supposed to be, well, this is a show based on teens, but now they're no longer teens, they're now adults. But in reality, they're still acting like teens. Because here's the thing, this is the thing that really knocks me off. But you know what? Let me finalize the video before I get into that, to be fair with you. Now, here's the thing though. What's happening now is that because Kailyn has come out to say that she's leaving the show. Now, she's not necessarily leaving the show because of what the tweet says, because yes, she is going through depression. Yes, she is going through antidepressants, hence the reason of the tweet. But the tweet itself is something that has become very triggering to a lot of people, because they sit there and say, "Rah, how dare you say that? How dare you accuse someone for faking or using depression as an excuse to shut people up? Enough is enough." But here's the thing though. There is a possibility, maybe, that Kailyn may be faking it. We never know for sure. But the matter of the fact is, there are people in this world that go through depression who are on antidepressants, and they are accused on a daily basis, yes, accused on a daily basis for faking it. So making a tweet like that is so insensitive for the viewers that are going to be watching, and the viewers that are going to obviously catch wind of that tweet. Because therefore, they're going to be like, oh, so is this what we're doing now? We know that you girls don't like each other. We know you've been going back and forth for however long, but this is how you want to behave online? And another thing that knocks me off, and this is what I was going to say a second ago, what knocks me off the most is that, you see, Brianna is someone that is a mother. When you are a parent, you would think how you behave online, even how you behave in TV, would be respectful to a degree where if your kids ever watch it at some point in their life, or they ever see a tweet that you made at some point in their life, they can look at it and say, well, you know what? My mother or my father was behaving appropriately. But instead, they're going to be seeing a tweet that says, wow, well, I mean, it's obviously gone now, but obviously it is on the internet surfing, as we can see. I'm an example, I'm not going to lie. But the fact is though, they're going to come across and be like, wow, mom, you was this cutthroat? Damn, mom, so instead of raising me better, you was just out there causing havoc? Goddamn, you could have been having a good time with me at that time. Why are you putting energy into all these things? You tell me one thing, but then you act another way. Bruh, you know what I mean? So the saddest thing, and the thing that knocked me off the most, is just the fact that there's been energy put into the wrong place. I couldn't give a damn how much these two dislike each other, but coming out of a tweet or any kind of comment that therefore triggers other people is unnecessary. Now, because Kailyn has come out to speak about her leaving the show, well, not come out, but because obviously it is now speculated that Kailyn will be leaving the show, allegedly. And the reason why I say allegedly is because, you see, Kailyn has been teasing, like I said before, about leaving the show for a while now, and she has not. But at this moment in time, it feels like this could be happening for real. And because it feels like that, people have now come out to call out MTV and say, hold on a minute, if Kailyn is leaving the show due to her depression and any other reason as well, shouldn't Brianna actually be fired, given the fact that she didn't help the situation based on her tweet, because her tweet was obviously insensitive and unnecessary and completely childish? But this is the thing though. TV networks like MTV or TLC or whatever, if they've got cast members that keep bringing in the views, keep bringing in the money, keep bringing the controversy, they'll never let go of these people unless they do something really, really bad that involves them actually being handcuffs. But the fact is though, that is not what's happening right now. So the chances of Brianna even being removed from the show by MTV, very unlikely. But I can understand why people are having an uproar around it, because at the end of the day, if Kailyn really does leave and this really was her last straw for her to go off and do whatever else and be away from the show and all of its bad vibes, well, at the end of the day, it is going to leave a very sour taste in people's mouths each time they watch Brianna on the TV show, knowing that she was a part of the reason to a certain degree in terms of her tweets and some of her behavior throughout. But at the same time though, I'm not going to excuse the fact that Kailyn obviously has also had her fair moments of behaving, inappropriately throughout the seasons when it's come to her war or her beef with Brianna. But at the end of the day though, there was a fine line when it's just you two doing it compared to when you do it online and then you say things that's obviously going to offend other people. It's one thing to have war with someone and it's just you two, but it's another thing if it therefore brings other people into the mix, if you dig what I'm saying. But nonetheless though, you guys let me know what you're thinking in the comment section, but I will be doing another video about this on Patreon so I can really go into it a little bit more on my unfiltered level, shall I say. But nonetheless though, thank you so much for your time. Like, subscribe, and peace.